Hello everyone. This video is all about Indian election result entire process. The Indian election result process is the set of steps that are followed to conduct and declare the outcome of elections in India. India is the largest democracy in the world and has a parliamentary system of government. The election result process involves the following stages. Election notification. The election process officially begins when, on the recommendation of the Election Commission, the President, in the case of Lok Sabha, and the Governor, in the case of State Assembly, issue a notification for the election. Formation of constituencies. India is divided into different constituencies for the purpose of elections. Each constituency elects one representative to the Lok Sabha or the Vidhan Sabha. The delimitation of constituencies is done by the Delimitation Commission, which is appointed by the President of India. Filling of nominations. The candidates who wish to contest the elections have to file their nomination papers with the returning officer of their respective constituencies. The nomination papers have to be accompanied by a security deposit and a declaration of assets and liabilities. The candidates can also be nominated by political parties or can contest as independents. Scrutiny of nominations. The returning officer scrutinizes the nomination papers of the candidates and checks their eligibility and validity. The candidates can also raise objections against the nomination of other candidates. The returning officer can reject the nomination of any candidate if it is found to be defective or invalid. Election campaign. The election campaign is the period during which the candidates and political parties try to persuade the voters to vote for them. They use various methods such as rallies, speeches, advertisements, manifestos, etc., to communicate their policies and programs to the public. The election campaign has to end 48 hours before the polling day. Polling personnel and the polling. The Election Commission appoints various polling personnel, such as presiding officers, polling officers, micro-observers, etc., to conduct the voting process. The polling is done using electronic voting machines, EVMs, or ballot papers in some cases. The voters have to show their identity proof and mark their preference for a candidate on the EVM or ballot paper. The polling is done in multiple phases depending on the number and size of constituencies. Counting of votes and declaration of results. After the polling is over, the EVMs or ballot boxes are sealed and transported to the counting centers. The counting of votes is done under the supervision of the returning officer and observers appointed by the Election Commission. The candidate who gets the highest number of votes in a constituency is declared as the winner. The results are announced by the Election Commission on its website and through media. Submission of account relating to election expenses. The candidates have to submit an account of their election expenses to the Election Commission within 30 days of the declaration of results. The election expenses include all the expenses incurred by the candidate or their agents or political parties during the election campaign. The Election Commission can disqualify a candidate if they fail to submit their account or exceed the prescribed limit of expenses. So I hope this video is interesting, and I will meet you again with similar topics. Take care, have a nice day.